Hello, I'm Michael Polson, a product manager at Diagraph.
And I'm Eric James, application engineer for the large character Inkjet product line here at Diagraph. And we're excited to be with you today online. Unfortunately, we can't be with you live, but we hope that you will find this session helpful and we'll know more about our products when we're done.
Today, we'll be going over the Diagraph IJ4000 high-resolution case coating printer.
This system includes our IJ4000 Smart IDS, dual 768 4-inch print heads on our standard conveyor, integrated with a 6 scanning system and using a message lookup system to retrieve messages and automate things on your production line.
Three things we'd like you to take away are the reliability of the system, the simplicity of operation, and the total cost of ownership and how it's improved through the repairability of our printheads. We do have a question and answer session at the end, so stay tuned to be part of that. And start submitting your questions now. But first, watch this short video.
For over a century, Diagraph has been a trusted provider of marking and coding solutions for manufacturers who rely on us to help them make the perfect mark and keep their operations moving with confidence. As a manufacturer, we understand the importance of operational efficiencies, and we leverage our experience along with our people, customer service, and product portfolio to deliver the Diagraph difference. The difference builds upon 3 core strengths to ensure our customers achieve the highest levels of marking and coding performance, quality, and results. First, Diagraph is committed to providing our business partners with a superior level of technical service and support, which goes well beyond product implementation. We've designed our service programs to match the needs of your maintenance team, from startup training to full-service comprehensive on-site support, including our 24-hour hotline. We are committed to building solutions specifically targeted to our customers' needs. At Diagraph, we understand every industry.
And welcome back. Let's go over some of the details of the Diagraph IJ4000 system. We have 2 768E printheads. We have a smart ink delivery system down here, providing ink to the printheads with the ink attached, all mounted on a standard conveyor with integrated handheld and online scanners. The IJ4000 with the 768E printheads can print up to 4 inches of print per printhead on multiple sides of the conveyor and even stacked on top for taller messages. We have automated message lookup with the handheld scanner, and we have the ability to read the printed barcodes for validation with the online scanner. The system can stand alone or be connected to your network with thousands of messages capability.
Thank you. So let's get ready to print. The first thing we'll need to do is to call up a message onto our HMI, which is a 10.2 screen running on top of our Linux dedicated operating system. Dedicated operating system means that out on the plant floor you have fast boot up and boot down and a completely dedicated controller out on the floor. I'm going to go ahead and pick up one of our bags of coffee and our handheld scanner, and I'm going to scan this and pull up our message. And you'll notice that our Code and Coffee message has come up on screen, and we're going to be ready to print here in just a second. One thing to make note of while we print is the Diagraph print heads are enabled with rollers and a retracting bracket. This allows us to compensate for off-center boxes as a backup to material handling. Let's go ahead and print. We're going past our print heads. We're getting our print quality. We're going to come down the line, going past our system and our warning tower, and now we're being scanned by our 6 scanning system. The 6 scanning system is checking to make sure that the barcode is there and that it is good quality. Let's take a look at that print quality. You notice our barcode, fonts, graphics, all in our 4-inch window of print. Here we go.
So Eric, there's a message on the back side too.
And that's because we have the dual 768 heads printing the same message, as we used a group message function that allows us to print the identical message on both sides of the case. Let's get ready to do a second print. I'm going to go ahead and grab the scanner, and I'm going to grab another bag of coffee, and we're going to go ahead and scan. And you'll notice that we brought up the Oaxaca blend. We're going to go ahead and go print, and we're going to go past our roller retracting brackets again. We're getting that print quality. We have triggered off of a photocell on the front of that head. We're coming back down here. We're being scanned by the 6 scanner. Point about the 6 scanner is that it can be integrated with other equipment on your line and put on your network, and a signal if there is a barcode that's not there, or if the box for some reason is damaged and the barcode hasn't printed properly, that 6 scanner can send an output to a PLC or another piece of equipment, a reject station on your line. And there we go. There you go, Michael.
So let's talk about some of the other key features of the IJ4000 system. As mentioned before, we have that 4-inch full print height per print head on the 768. But we also have the Trident technology built into our print head. That's a Trident engine. It has the industry-leading throw distance of 1/4 inch from the faceplate. And it's based on Trident piezo technology. It is a true industrial printer with an expected life of 10 years, not a disposable engine. The Diagraph repair program, when you do need to have some cleaning or repair done on the Trident engine or the printhead, can allow you to send your printhead in and get it repaired, cleaned, and replaced. It is still, again, as I said, non-disposable with stainless steel components from the carrier to the orifice. So even the orifice strip in the front actually is made of stainless steel, not plastic. It's built like a tank. It can be serviced repeatedly as well, and you don't have to discard it.
Another key feature of our printhead is our automated cleaning cycle, and that can be triggered both from our software, where you can set a schedule, or we can do it manually from the back of the printhead. In order to do this, and I'm going to go ahead and cancel print as a safety measure so that I don't cover Mr. Polson there in ink, we trigger from the back of this head by using these 2 buttons, and we're able to run the cycle, and you'll hear the pumps running, and it's actually going to be running the ink down the faceplate and then vacuuming it away. This will clear most debris and misprints from build-up dirt out on the line and ensure good print quality moving forward. Once you've done that, you have a complete system, and care after that is pretty simple. Do have a couple takeaways on this printhead to keep in mind. One, as Michael said, it's built like a tank. It is repairable. We do have the 4-inch print height with these heads. We have the best throw distance out there and great service and support team. Now check out this video, and thank you for your time. Welcome back. We hope you enjoyed those videos, and we hope you found them very instructive. We do have some question and answer that we'll go over as the questions have been coming in. So with that said, let's dig into what's going on out there.
All right, our first question, thank you. First question is, how important is good material handling?
It's a good question. Material handling is very important. What we have found is that customers who have good material handling have longer lasting heads and less issues down the road. We have built our system to work well with that material handling aspect. As we mentioned earlier, we have the retracting brackets and the rollers on front. But in addition to that, what we also have are toolless adapters, as well as easing knobs to move the heads in and out. What that does is with material handling and changeover, we're able to adapt to a customer's product line very quickly and help them keep up and running without troubling them to spend a lot of time getting their heads set up to print when they have a change in box size. All right, do we think we covered that one?
Yep. Let's
All
get
right.
another one.
All right, what do we got?
Why is a repairable printhead better?
Okay, we did touch on that in the videos. Our competitors do use systems that are almost disposable, so after 1 to 2 years of print, you need a new printhead. With the Trident engine that we're using, we have a repairable engine that we can service it. And we do that service here in our factory where the engines are built. So we have the same people who have the expertise in building the engine, using that knowledge to do the repairs. And what we do is we create a service program where we have a pool of print engines available that we're able to ship out into built heads that are built to a new spec. And we're able to support our customers with that service program to where they're kept up and running. And we pool and turn around those print engines in those print heads. So we have a refurbishment program because we can use those print heads that are repairable instead of building new. And while they're built to a new spec, it drives down the customer's cost and keeps them up and operating at a much lower cost.
Good.
A lot I said there, I hope I covered that.
Yep. Thanks,
Okay.
Eric. Next question. How easily does your equipment integrate into packaged machinery?
Okay, so that would be like case former or a taper and putting equipment into that. We build a system that is modular and built on our own software, and we have a centralized ink delivery system. So let me explain what that gets us when we integrate into packaging equipment. The first thing we have to keep in mind is every application is unique and different. And from production line to production line, there can be differences and changes that we need to go out and talk to a customer and get that figured out. But with our system, these heads do not have to be matched together. We have independent ink lines and communication lines that go out to them. And we have the centralized ink delivery system. So we only have one point of our ink. So when a print head goes through its ink, you don't have to crawl out to each print head, bend and twist into equipment and add ink there. You're adding that ink at a controller that can be quite a distance from the print heads. We also have our modular, excuse me, almost tripping over my words there. We have our modular HMI or human machine interface. This can be placed anywhere that it can be connected to the Smart IDS, but it doesn't have to be right in this space. And you don't just have to have one. We can have multiple. So if you have a production line that's hard to get over to the other side, you can actually have one on each side. You can have one down the line further, or if you can put it on your network, you can put it in the production office if needed as well. A lot of times in integration, software becomes key, and we have a dedicated system using the Linux operating system and our own written language. So it's actually very easy to adapt software commands to our system and be able to have a customized system up and running. And we have teams to work with people to do that.
Good. And then as we mentioned earlier in the demonstration, we'll also connect to network for message storage and lookup.
Yep.
Right. Very good.
Absolutely.
Well, it looks like we're about out of time with the chat. So be sure to chat online with our online experts if you have any further questions. Thanks. Stay safe and be well.
Thank you.